It's silly, but there aren't enough moments like it. Too often the film dives into mass mayhem instead of letting its characters be the superheroes that we know they are. Seriously, too much stuff blowing up? Really? We came for the cars and the reckless, gorgeous drivers. We can get explosions anywhere. The whole thing wobbles like a bad car axle, barely holding on until it finally gives up on you. If Jaws were made by the people that made Furious 7, it would be 137 minutes of shark attacks. No suspense, no human interest, just blood in the water, followed by more blood in the water, followed by more blood in the water. Problem is that it's incredibly obvious when Paul Walker is there and when he actually isn't. And Vin Diesel just stands there, too bulked up to move or even recite his lines. I mean, he recites every line rambling like somebody who had one too many cigarettes and one hell of a long night. Then again, with such lines as the thing about street fighting is that the street always wins. Do you really want to know what he's saying? Furious 7 jets around the globe so we can watch cars explode, crash, and constantly defy gravity. Now, if that's something you want to see for 2 hours and 17 minutes, well then, here you go. Now don't get me wrong, it's not like the Fast and the Furious franchise is filled with these great gems. But let me repeat this to you. The movie is 137 minutes long. 137 minutes long. Let me emphasize on the long. James Wan has so few ideas on how to choreograph action that every single stunt in this movie starts to feel exactly the same. The horrible catchphrases, the crazy way that people escape, and the plot holes the size of the Grand Canyon. It's all pitched at a particular audience in the same way that a dog whistle is pitched at fully grown humans that can't hear it. Now, as for a plot, there is one. As for the acting, it's there in the sense that there are actors on the screen actually moving, saying words that absolutely make no sense though. Furious 7 finds itself at an unwanted crossroads, but it makes such a play at all the die-hard fans that it leaves everybody else behind. James Wan directs Furious 7 like a little boy tossing his Hot Wheels and action figures down the steps. Pretty much, there you go. Well, I guess it turns out that 2011's Fast 5 was not a turning point for the franchise. Instead, it was one hell of an entertaining fluke. But that's not to say that Furious 7 doesn't have entertaining moments. It's just that none of them add up to anything that you're actually going to care about. It's too long, too ridiculous, too convoluted, and too sentimental for its own good. But I guess the fans of the franchise will say those are the good points. To those that say, oh dear God, that's the good, I can't even imagine what you think the bad is. Look, you won't fall asleep in Furious 7, but the 7th film in the franchise takes the series back to the unfortunate place where it started, and nobody wanted that. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the reasons why critics hated Furious 7. I personally enjoyed the film. I had a good time. How about you guys? Did you guys enjoy the film? Did you guys like Furious 7? Or do you guys agree with the critics? Let me know below what you guys think. And as always, guys, hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope that you guys enjoy this little series that I want to bring back very much so. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. And if you guys enjoy this enough, I'll definitely keep making more. Talk to you guys later and geek out about anything, no matter what it's about. See ya. First picture, your choices are going to be Pleasantville.
These are all Paul Walker's movies.
Paul
right?
Walker movies,
Okay.
yes. So Pleasantville, Varsity Blues, Joyride, or Takers. And remember, you have these 3 lifelines that you can use.
I've seen Joyride. Doesn't look like that.